change in our world, and we are seeing evidence of it. We're hearing about answered prayers. We've got encouraging news from several different places of things that are looking up. And so we will continue to put energy out there and to set our intentions to bring this change into the world, the change that we want to see for the better. I'm here with my co-host, Karen Palmer. Hi, Karen.
Hi.
And our chanting family. Tonight we have Marianne in Alabama, Jean Lorio in Texas, Erica Hoppy in Long Island, New York, and Charlie and Christine Coons in Long Island, New York. Hi, everybody.
Hi.
We do 2 chants here every night. The first one is to break through barriers and remove obstacles so we can have more peace in our world. We can have more joy, more love, and see each other as our true, authentic selves. Karen is going to explain how we do the chants, and I'm going to type in the words to the chant. We have somebody joining us. I'm not sure who it is, but hello, and welcome everybody that's with us virtually.
So Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha is where we are declaring that we are removing all obstacles, all barriers, and all illusions. So we do that 3 times slow, and then we go into the 108 count. And then Teri will lead us into our heart, and then we'll move into the second chant. So we declare that all obstacles be removed. Om Ganapataye Namaha. We declare that all barriers be removed. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. And we declare that all illusions be removed. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. 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 Om Ganapataye Namaha. Om Ganapataye Namaha. Om Ganapataye
Om Ganapataye Namaha. Om Ganapataye Namaha. Om Ganapataye Namaha.
Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om 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 Gam Ganapataye. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha.
Let's pull our energy into our heart center, feeling that freedom that comes from breaking through those barriers. Anytime we go into the illusion of separation, we put a barrier up between each other. Our chant is to break through that, to remove any obstacles that keep us in that illusion of separation. So feel the freedom of breaking through. And let's hold that energy as we go into our next chant, our miracle chant, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. And let's set some beautiful intentions. Karen is going to speak those for us, and I'll type in the words to this wonderful chant.
Yeah, and so Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, again, is a miracle chant. And we've seen miracles here in our family, and we continue to see those miracles happening so many places in so many ways. So what we do with this Nam Myoho Renge Kyo is, after we remove everything that is not divine love, light, and truth, and that's the easiest thing to do. If you start that morning, if you start your morning just saying out loud, I declare that anything that is not divine love, light, and truth comes in front of my eyes, comes into my heart, remove it. Just deflect it away. Don't let me see it. Don't let me go into my thoughts of separation, my thoughts of scarcity, my thoughts of lack. Don't let me go there. I'm going to focus on divine love, light, and truth. You know, it's the easiest way. It's really the easiest way, because we all try to clear this, and I want to clear this, I want to take this out, and I want to make sure that I'm not thinking about that, and I want to make sure I'm not thinking about. When you do that, what do? Try not thinking about bananas. Try not thinking about bananas now that I said don't think about bananas. So think about what you do want to see in the world, and that's divine love, light, and truth. So in this next chant, we set the declaration of power and strength. In this dimension that we are in, this third dimension, we have free will. So when we declare something, we are saying to all of our non-physical helpers, guides, and teachers, come with us, be with us, and help us to be the best possible version of ourself that we can be. So Nam Myoho Renge Kyo is allowing us to see one another as our true self, to speak from our true self, to live as our true self, and to allow everyone around us, no matter what it looks like, our only job, our job is not to awaken people or fix people or help anybody to awaken themselves. Our only job is to see their true self when they can't see it themselves. To see that and to hold that vision. So as we chant this, let's hold that for every living being on the planet. May we see each other as our true, authentic selves. So we set that intention and we send this declaration out into the world. We declare that all living beings awaken to their true nature, to be their natural self, their original self, their beautiful, beautiful true self. And we declare that all living beings be healthy, be happy, live in peace and harmony, and be free from all suffering and all illusions. So let's do that. We declare that all living beings be happy. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. And we declare that all living beings be healthy. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. And we declare that all living beings, all organizations, all governments, all health organizations, all beings live in peace and harmony and be free from all suffering and all illusions. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo.
Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo.
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo.
Let's go into our heart tonight to connect in with our true, authentic self, setting these powerful intentions, claiming these things in our world and in our lives is our birthright. It is our gift as a spark of the divine. We can speak and create with our words, with our thoughts. Let's create the world the way we want it to be. Let's look at this beautiful earth of ours, at Mama Gaia, and just say, thank you, I love you. There is peace on this earth, and we want it to spread everywhere, to every inhabitant, to every animal, to all of nature, to all of the water. And we are declaring that. We're creating it and bringing it forth with our hearts and with our minds. So let's connect in right now from our heart to our brain and just let the heart talk. Let the heart speak the way you want your intention to go out there from you. And it has to begin inside of you, in your heart. So let's just take a moment to just go in there to that space and just ask the question, what can I do to bring more peace, more love, and more joy into the world? And now take another deep breath in and let's connect with each other as we shout out a declaration of peace on our earth. We declare that there is peace on earth, and we declare that it begins inside of me.
We
declare that there is peace on earth,
and
and we
we
declare
declare
that it is inside of us.
And so it is. Amen. Yeah. Let's create that. Let's just really proclaim it. We don't ask anymore. We proclaim and we create with our words. So we are putting it out there. We're not coming from lack. We're coming from the knowledge that it is possible and it is happening.
And I want to acknowledge that it is happening in my town. In my town, we have elected people who are respectful and kind, and we have a completely new city council and a completely new mayor, and we have people who are totally dedicated to unifying our community. So I really, I know that many of us are visionaries and that we've seen this for a long time coming. We've all been that person at the dinner table who maybe was called Pollyanna or was, get your head out of the clouds, or when are you going to take those rose-colored glasses off? I'll never take them off. Never, ever, ever. And I want you all to just think about that right now. Be gentle with the people who were unkind, that couldn't see, because this is what it is. This is what it is. There's giraffes and there's turtles. There's nothing wrong with the giraffes. There's nothing wrong with the turtles. That's just the way they are. And that's just the way they're going to be. And it's okay. Because a giraffe is going to see a vision that a turtle can't see. And we have to really find our center, that common ground, so that we can really start to understand the turtles and the giraffes and not have the turtle be wrong or the giraffe be wrong. Nobody has to be wrong and nobody has to be right. It's just the way it is. A turtle is always going to have a different view than a giraffe. And a giraffe is always going to see things in a different way than that turtle. So even if they're in your family, even if they're in your community, think of that as a blessing. Think of that as what can I learn from this? What can I take from this? Where can I expand more love and more kindness and compassion in my community? And you'll see it'll just ask that question every morning and you'll find all the different ways. It's just amazing when you do that. And when we ask questions like that, we set our brain, we set our mind on a journey, because our brain is always wanting to be busy. It always wants to do something. So if we can ask that question, and that's what Archangel Michael was sharing with me, is that if you ask that question every morning, how can I be in service today in my community? You'll start to have more doors opening and more opportunities that will just really start to, because your mind, your reticular activator will start going into, this is all science too, we have the ancient wisdom, but we also have the science behind this now. And when we focus on something, and we put our reticular, we put that energy into, I'm going to look for ways that I can be of service today. You're going to see so many things just pop up that you didn't really think of before. And they just, look, I want Teri to share that. Like, Teri, share about your journey. Share about how you felt called. You told me, I asked, how can I serve? And you got this vision of Peace on Earth tour.
Yeah, absolutely. Every morning for years now, when I woke up, how can I make an impact today? What can I do today to impact, even if it's just one person? What can I do? And I started feeling that nudge to be out there doing something, not just sitting on the couch. And I heard the angels so clearly, it's not time to sit anymore. It's time now to go and to do. And I didn't know what it looked like. I had no idea what that journey was going to look like when I started out, but everything fell into place. They provided the vehicle, they provided funding, and I've just been going around the country right now, meeting beautiful people like Charlie and Erica and Suzanne that comes on, Sally and Tony and Christina. And, I'm in Colorado right now with Ruth Anderson and meeting some more beautiful people here. And it keeps going. I'll be with Karen soon. And everywhere I go, the angels have shown me to do a land blessing, to bring more peace into the land, into Mother Earth, by creating a stream of light from each place that I go to the next one. And it's a beautiful experience. I feel the angels so strongly everywhere I go. And every time I go into a new community, it's like I've come home. It feels familiar. It feels warm and inviting. And everyone I have met, I'm like, how can it get any better? Because these people are just so amazing.
That's a great question to ask. How can it get any better? That's another good question to ask.
Yeah, absolutely. How can it get better? Show me, God, how can it get better than this? And it does. It's like the mountains here in Colorado. Every time I see one, I ooh and ah, and I'm like, can it get any more beautiful than that? And then I turn another corner and there's another more beautiful, more spectacular mountain. And that's the way this journey has been. It's just, how can it get better? And they're showing me every step of the way that when
You
you're
remember in
in
2016 when we met for the first time, Teri? We actually were at the World Parliament on Spirituality, and we were both there as speakers, and we got to live together. We were housed together in a house with these beautiful, beautiful couple that were so sweet, and they took such good care of us. And I'll never forget that night when Teri and I sat together and we said, we both looked each other right in the eye and we said, the angels brought us together, didn't they? And we knew it. We both knew it. We knew something bigger than what we could understand was happening. And that was back in 2016.
Mm-hmm.
And we haven't really let up. We've pretty much been just following the angels' lead. And that's what I just want to say. When you set your intention to be in service and you really put that out into a declaration, get ready for a magic carpet ride. Because honestly, the angels do take care of all the details. And, I wanted to tell you, Erica, I got a really clear message for you from Archangel Uriel. So Archangel Uriel is with you and is paving your way. So just before you do your interviews or before you talk to anybody, just what you can do is you can send Archangel Uriel ahead of you to be your runner, to take care of move all the things out of the way, anything that could be of an obstacle, anything that could be a barrier. Archangel Uriel, he was very clear that he is with you and has been for a long time, guiding you, and is definitely helping with this circumstance. So just keep calling him in.
Thank you. I will. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, we humans love confirmation, and he said she'll get that, she'll hear it, she'll like it because it's confirmation, and she'll just go, oh, okay, yeah, I do get him. Yes, that is, and that's the thing. It's like we hear in these human challenges that we are facing right now, and everyone's facing them. People look at me and they say, you're so happy, and you go through, how do you stay so happy with all the things that are going on in the world? Well, happiness is a choice, and so is love, and so is peace. And so when we choose to put our focus on love and peace and happiness, it just takes over. And, you know, there's so much to be grateful for right now. And things are going to get a lot better, and things are getting a lot better. So let's just keep focusing on that.
Absolutely. Stay in the love. Stay in that place of love in your heart. And that's when the miracles happen. And Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, as much as you can, just keep that chant going, because it is a miracle chant. And we're seeing so many miracles, and we're all experiencing the shift and the change that's happened. So yeah, thank you all. Thank you for being here. We have Isabel on with us. We have Luz and Tammy Fisk. Hi, everyone. Thank you for being here tonight. So Marianne, Jean, Erica, Charlie, Christine, Karen, I love you all so much.
Thank
We are
you.
family.
Thank you.
Thank you for the support, because that's what it's all about, is helping each other realize we're not in this alone. We are family. We are one spirit, and there is no separation. There's only these experiences that we are having in this temporary body right now. So thank you for being here. Karen, thank you for your wonderful, wise words, and for that memory of us being together. I remember that the first time that we met in person. And it's been such a great journey together with you. Thank you.
We've stayed in close contact with many of the people that were at that also, you know, Kamal and all the wonderful people that we've met through that experience. And, you know, it's really powerful when you do take a little couple of moments to ask the angels to help you to see your journey and to see it through the eyes of love. And may I see my journey through the eyes of love. May I see my life through the eyes of love. And you'll start to see the angels will, like, it's almost like watching a full-on movie. Mm-hmm. And if you ask, you will receive. You know, I'm not kidding you. You all have the same gifts that Teri and I have. Every one of you all have the same gifts. All you have to do is quiet the chatter in your mind that is telling you you don't have these gifts. The programming that somebody may have told you down the road, somebody may, or you've been telling yourself, you know, it's outside of me. It's all inside. Everything is inside. Everything is inside. And the real human experience, from what the angels have explained to me now, the angels, they don't have emotion. They don't have the human experience that we have here. We get to have emotion. And many of us think of emotion as something that's, oh, I don't want to feel that way. I don't want to feel that way. And we try to push it away. We try to pretend it's not there. We try to suppress it. We try to, you know, blame it on somebody else. We try to, you know, it's not my emotion. It's your emotion. It's not mine. But the angels explained to me that what we're here for, as in this human experience, many of us that have found more ways to be kind of way showers for others who are maybe a little more confused, have a little less clarity. Those who are watching are awakening to their own true self in their own time-space reality. And so by us holding the vision from what how the angels explained it, from us holding the vision of them as their true self and allowing love and light and joy to bubble out from us, from our human self, that's what we're here for. That's all. And we have so many other things that we think are our purpose, but that's really it from what the angels explained to me. And when we are overflowing, that's what it meant when it says your cup is overflowing. When you are overflowing with love, unconditional acceptance and love for yourself, for your family, for your community, then it takes over the world.
It sure does. And it has to start inside. So let it begin. Let the love begin. I love you all so much.
And let those angels talk to you. You know, that song, She Talks to Angels, it's not so crazy.
Black Rose, I love that song.
They call her out by her name. You know the song, Charlie?
I do. Black Crows, Tom.
Black Crow, she talks to angels.
Oh, angels, yeah.
Yeah, Karen, I do.
Of course you do, Christine.
Of course Christine does, yes.
Christine, play it for your dad.
Yeah. It's the Black Crows. But anyway, that's real. And there's many of us who listen to the angels and share what they share. We get to be their messengers. I'm honored. And the same thing for the animals. We're really blessed to be able to be a messenger. So share your love, share your light, and don't hold back.
They would dog me with
We're going
food.
to say goodnight to everyone. Stay tuned
Night,
to the
everybody.
Loving World Network.
Night.
Restream with the meditation that happened earlier today. It was beautiful. The lady who leads it is Beth Wright, and it's an absolutely amazing meditation. If you get a chance and you can stay awake, turn that meditation on at 10 o'clock Eastern time. It'll be a great one for you to wind down with for the night. And we'll see you back here tomorrow night, same time. And come join us if you want. The link is in Chanting for Change on Facebook, and you're welcome to come in with us. We won't hurt you, we promise. We'll be gentle. So many blessings, everyone. Stay in peace, stay in love, and shine your light out there. And talk to those angels. Tell them that you need to know what your path is and what you can do to make an impact in the world. And they'll let you know. Bye, everybody. Bye, Fergie. Bye, Ringo, wherever you are. Sounds all our other fur babies. Love you. Bye, everybody.